The biggest mistake every beginner jazz player can make is trying to improvise without ever learning how to build a solo. But there's one shortcut that'll help you build amazing solos, and that's composing. All the jazz greats did it, and it's the fastest way to sound clear, melodic, and authentic. And in this video, you'll learn why composing is essential for improvisation. You'll learn 4 elements every jazz solo needs, and you'll learn how to put it all together in a real etude you can use and apply in your own playing. First things first, you want to start with a clear opening statement. Whether you're playing over a breakaway or picking up the baton from the last soloist, your introduction needs to make an impact. Like any good story, the beginning sets the tone. It's your hook, your headline, your invitation to the listener to listen throughout the whole solo. An opening statement could be a blistering arpeggio, it could be a dramatic long tone, or even empty space. It all depends on the type of story you want to tell. Let's jump into our next element, and that's writing musical phrases that complement the harmonic rhythm of the tune. You're telling a story through the changes, and the changes themselves shape the different arcs of that story. How you play through them depends on the kind of solo you want to tell. However, your story is your own to create. One way to shape that story is to section off areas where you'll make a strong musical statement and areas where you'll leave space. The third element every jazz solo needs is extremely important, and it might be the most important one on this list. You want to incorporate features of jazz language when writing your musical statements. Now, jazz language has evolved over the last century, but there are key elements in jazz phrasing and ornamentation that have stuck around. Here are the key elements of jazz language you need to know when writing convincing jazz lines. For our final element that makes a jazz solo amazing, we want to consider repetition, the sequencing of musical motifs, and other big solo picture ideas that will glue the whole thing together. If you're working on building better solos and becoming the best jazz musician you can be, the best way you can accelerate your progress is by learning a new jazz standard every month and practicing it with the right tools and philosophies.